Happy Sunday, everybody. Won't you get on my dip? Having chips and dip for, well, technically for lunch, but I'll eat something more substantial later. But right now I'm just hungry, so I grabbed some chips and dip. And Munchkins, trying to eat my food. Stop eating my food. They think they deserve some. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing today. I know I need to do laundry. And then I may go out to Walmart because I need to get some more needles for sewing because I need to sew up some pants. And I don't have any needles for some reason. Like, I think they got lost in my move up here because I just bought some before I moved up here, but now all of a sudden they're all gone. Whatever. So that's on my agenda. Got everything done yesterday in the house, so I don't have to clean. I just gotta do laundry.
So today's gonna be another busy day for the work. We have to go into the city. My parents are on their way home, and we have to go to the house that we used to own / pay for, whatever you want to say. The bank was supposed to repossess it, and they just haven't taken it yet, even though it's been like 2 years after they said they were going to. So we have to go in there and cut the grass because we're still responsible for some reason. I don't understand. Whatever. Derrick's asleep downstairs. We stayed up pretty late, and I have to go wake him up.
Well, I got laundry done. It's drying right now. Took the girls outside for a little bit so they could hang out, and because Athena loves going outside. Like, I'm pretty sure if I lived at home still, she would be an outside cat. Calypso had no interest in being outside. She stayed by me the whole time. Just kind of hung out. Came back upstairs. Haven't done anything today. I've watched TV, cleaned up a little more, just got dishes done from yesterday. Other than that, haven't really done anything. Probably gonna go to Chinese food for dinner because it sounds really good. And then come back and watch more TV because it's Sunday and there's not much you can do on a Sunday, especially when you're by yourself.
Well, we're back from cutting the grass at the other house, like I said, and pretty worn out. I'm hurting a little bit. I took a pain pill, whatever, but surprised. My brother, who was passing through town, was supposed to come and take Derrick home tomorrow, but he showed up tonight, and not to take Derrick home tonight, but just to stay here for the night, and then and then I guess take Derrick home in the morning. He has to go somewhere. I don't know where he's going, but he has to go somewhere. So he's going to go take Derrick on his way. So he's just here kicking it. I guess that's what you would call it. I don't use that word, kicking it.
He just really missed Diane when we come in to see her.
He missed his aunt. But he brought free stuff, so whatever. He got me... Well, he didn't actually get me. He kind of gave me a pair of them. The grips for my PS3 controllers, which I've been hunting for. I've always wanted the replacement grips, not because I hate the grips on the controllers. I've always liked the grips that he uses on his controllers. But the packs he used to buy had grips and triggers. But I like the PS3 triggers the way they are. So, but he tried out some new ones, and I got a pair of them. And then he gave me some Call of Duty Ghost stuff, which I was not expecting. The little flag, and then this paracord bracelet here. The clasp on that is actually really cool because it looks like hardware, which is totally something I'm into, because I like stuff like that. But I guess we're going to play some PlayStation games, and since he's here on the rare occasion and Derrick's here, I decided, you know what, we're going to play some games and stuff tonight, so let's chill downstairs. So we're downstairs. I brought the TV downstairs, PS3. Gonna relax, play some games. I have to grill. I'm barbecuing tonight, grill up some burgers and some hot dogs. And I was actually surprised. Okay, I'm not gonna show my brother in the vlogs because I don't know how he feels about it and all that stuff. Well, I prefer not. But sure. It'll be alright. I'm a big guy, and visually he looks to be bigger than me. I don't know weight-wise what he is, but we don't know what this couch is capable of holding because it's just something we threw together just to kind of get pieces out of the way. And me and Derrick, it's held us fine. So I thought, we sat on it. And actually, when we came down here to see if my brother thought it was a good idea to see if it was a good idea to move the TV and stuff down here or just leave it in my bedroom. Because the only thing in my bedroom is the bed. Like, that's it. So 3 grown-ass people on the bed.
So,
You know. But it actually held really solid, and I didn't think it would. Well, it's getting late. Trying to help Derrick pack up his stuff so he's ready to go when my brother wants to take him home tomorrow. Or when my brother wants to head out. So, Derrick's up here in my room. We're looking for a flash drive that got lost. I found one of the 2 that were lost. But I can't find the bigger one and the more expensive of the 2. Although it's empty, but at the same time, hopefully it gets found. But like, we've combed the area like 3 times and nothing so far.
Well, I'm headed to bed. It's almost 10 o'clock and I have to get up early in the morning and go to work. I don't want to go to work. This weekend went by way too fast. I just want to sleep. I didn't get much sleep this weekend, which sucks. This weekend just sucked. I hope you guys had a better weekend than I did. I dyed my hair today, so if it looks a little darker, well, that's because it is. I dyed it black because I got bored with it. And I got bored here, and I had the box of dye sitting here, so I was like, let's just dye my hair. But side effects of dyeing your hair, you know, all that nice stuff. Awesome. Anyway, I'm gonna head to bed. I hope you guys had a great weekend, a great day, and I hope you guys have a good Monday. See you tomorrow.
So me and Derrick were just talking. We watched this video that I guess I favorited or liked it, and you can check out all the videos that I like from now on Twitter. By the way, I link to my accounts, so every time I like a video, it'll go to my Twitter. It'll send out a tweet. Anyway, it's about like how to make a mask. Well, this particular person used a Batman mask, like modeled after the Batman mask from the movie The Dark Knight. Well, it's not what we would do. We probably wouldn't make a Batman mask.
Kind of fitting, given your curtain back there.
Yeah, no. But anyway, I was just kind of like more or less watching it for the technique, and I really like want to start making masks. Like, I love horror movies, and my special effects and makeup and all that kind of stuff. Like, not like girl makeup, but like movie makeup kind of thing.
And I wanted to try sculpt, like facial sculpting. Like, if you watch the show Face Off, like how they do, that's what I want to try.
I've always been like curious. I actually kind of thought about maybe wanting to go to school like for that kind of stuff, but I didn't ever do that because I don't know how good at that stuff I would be. But anyway, so I had an idea. I watched the video. We watched it 2 or 3 times. I watched it the first time so he could see it, and then he's like, "Yeah, that sounds like a good idea." And then I made out a list of all the stuff. So if you want to donate, no, I'm just kidding. I really would love to get the stuff to make that and make a video for you guys, maybe, like a special video, where we make. Maybe I can get if I can get all the stuff. Maybe we'll go to Derrick's or something and make one for him, one for me. But we're gonna alter it a little bit because in the video, the guy makes what he does is he takes one of those foam heads like you can get at the beauty supply stores or costume stores sometimes at Halloween time, and he cuts it up into pieces and then like tapes it back together and sculpts, like he makes like a, I don't know how to explain it to you. He takes clay and puts it on in the mask. You make a mold of your face, and then he takes the clay and presses it into the interior of the mask, of the mold, and then puts, so it shapes it, and he pulls that mold that he uses with that he makes with the clay, and puts it on this styrofoam head that he's cut up into pieces and taped back together. That way, like, you have your face, and then you have something to sculpt on. But I would think if I'm gonna make stuff for me anyway, I would just make like a more permanent casting of my head and upper shoulder area. So that's what we're gonna do, and I think I know how to do that. All I know is Home Depot would be getting some business because that's the only place I know to buy big old buckets, and I would need at least like 2 or 3 of them, plus a couple of small containers, which we could probably just repurpose small containers from like food and stuff. I'm not gonna get into too much detail. I think it would be awesome, and I'm really contemplating trying to find the stuff to do it. In fact, I'm going to see if maybe I can get someone to front the bill if I make them a mask. I don't know who it will be. If I don't get to do it, I don't get to do it. I think it would be awesome. It's not going to be cheap, though. because I checked the you need. I'll tell you the list, okay? Some of the stuff I have. I have you need plastic wrap, duct tape, plaster of Paris strips, a hair jar, which I have. Plaster of Paris, like just the plaster itself, no bandages, which you can buy at Walmart. I googled it. A small container, at least two large buckets, depending on how we're gonna do it. I don't know. Clay, a foam head, and if we do the more permanent thing, like I would do for me or we would do for Derrick, we don't need the foam head. And clear spray paint, or solvent if you're an artist, whatever you can get at Walmart for like $4 a can in the hardware section. Liquid latex, I believe it's just the kind you can buy like Halloween time, but I'm sure you can get it all year round online. Paint, baby powder, and a respirator. Some of that stuff is obviously like once you buy it, like the respirator and the hair dryer, like once you buy it, you have it for good until I guess the filters go out on the respirator. But I already have the hair dryer, so that's not something I need. And I'm gonna kind of gather prices so I kind of get an idea of what I need to raise. But yeah, so that's the last thing I'm gonna talk about in the vlog today. So leave your comments down below. Answering the question of the day. The question of the day is, do you like horror movies, and are you interested at all in that whole thing, like the horror movies, the makeup, and the special effects, and all that stuff? And if you're not, what does interest you about the movie industry? So remember to leave your comments, hit the like button, subscribe, favorite. Anyway, make sure you do all that stuff, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I think Jess has some clips on the video. I haven't checked them yet. I don't know if she sent me any yet. I'll have to check my email and do that. But you might, I know some of you guys are kind of wondering where Jess has been, like why she hasn't been with me the last couple of days. In the past, things have happened. I'm not going to talk about it. Let's just say usually when Derrick's around, she's not around, or vice versa. It happens, and I'm trying to, I honestly want it to be worked out. Alright guys, that's enough personal information for the night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.